Hello everyone, my name is Aina Wahida and today I will presenting a summary of the case. Firstly, different formulas for different employee level. They get centered on the fact that retirement benefit for managerial and non-managerial employees are calculated differently. General, as a non-managerial employee, was subject to the employee handbook formula 12% of total basic salary rather than the formula for managerial staff. Secondly, employee handbook as a binding contract. The court confirmed that the terms set out in the employee handbook were binding on Rajan. The handbook clearly defined retirement benefit calculation and the company's method of paying RM 110,718.17 was deemed correct. Lastly, rejection of misleading financial statement. The court dismissed the union's reliance on excerpt from the company's financial statement, noting that this document provided a general financial overview that were not intended to determine specific employment benefits.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Yasmin Hani binti Azman and my number metric 4233001181. Today I want to talk about facts and issue of the cases. It has three, which is retirement benefit formula dispute. Firstly, in retirement benefit formula dispute, it has legally binding employee handbook. The court ruled that the employee handbook was a binding part of Rajan employment contract and the company correctly followed its stated formula for retirement benefits. Second is disputed calculation method. The union argued that the retirement benefit should be based on a 1 month salary per year of service formula, as mentioned in the company financial statement, while the company used the 12% total base salary formula stated in the employee handbook. The third is union misinterpretation. The court found that the union misread the financial statement, which was not intended to override the legally binding employment contract. Next, importance of clear employment policy. This case underscored the necessity of well-documented and transparent employment policies to avoid dispute between employees and employers. And lastly, court's decision. The ruling reaffirmed that companies must adhere to agreed upon policy and that preventing dispute require proper documentation and consistency in applying employment terms. The second fact is employee classification. First is employee classification system. The company had a structured classification system that determined employee entitlement, including retirement benefits, based on whether there were management or non-management. The second is retirement benefit differentiate, which has two. Non-management employees, grade B until F, receive benefit based on a percentage of their total base salary. Management employees, grade A and above, receive benefit calculated as 1 month salary for each year of service. Rajendra classification. As an assistant supervisor with a grade D rating, Rajendra was classified as a non-management employee, meaning his retirement benefit were calculated according to the employee handbook's non-management formula. The next is company supportive evidence. The company provided organizational charts, job grade tables, and actuarial studies to justify Rajendra's classification and benefit calculation. Consistent policy application. The classification system was deliberate, transparent, and consistently applied, ensuring fairness among employees and reducing the risk of dispute. Importance of clear documentation, which is the case highlights the necessity of companies to clearly define and document employees' classification to avoid misunderstanding and legal conflict regarding benefit. The last fact is union misinterpretation of financial statement. Union's claim based on financial statement, which is the union based its argument on a single sentence from the company's 2018 financial statement, which mentioned a 1 month salary for each year of service retirement formula. They argue that this should apply to all employees, including Rajendran. The second, court's rejection of the union's argument. Upon review, the court found this interpretation misleading because the 1 month per year formula only applied to a management level employees grade A and above, while Rajendran was a non-management employee grade D. The third is financial statements are not employment contract. The court clarified that financial statements serve accounting purpose and do not define or override employment contracts. Employment terms, including retirement benefit, are governed by official agreements like the employee handbook. And selective use of information. The union ignored the full context and rely only a single statement from the financial document, which the court deemed unfair and misleading. The fifth is legally binding employee handbook. The employee handbook was the governing document in this case and the court upheld its authority over the financial statement. Next, importance of clear policy and understanding document. The case underscored the need for unions and employees to fully understand employment documents before making claims. Misinterpretation or misuse of information can weaken legal arguments. The last is company should have which is defined policy. To prevent dispute and misunderstandings, companies must clearly articulate and document their policies regarding employee benefits. That's all. I will pass to the next presenter.
Thank you, Yasmin. Hello everyone. My name is Nur Shakila and I will talk about related acts to this case. First, the Industrial Relation Act 1967 governs employment relations in Malaysia, including dispute between trade unions and employers. According to Section 26(2), if negotiation fail, the Minister of Human Resources can refer to the dispute to the Industrial Court. In this case, Rajendran's retirement benefit dispute was sent to the court under this law. The court also referred to Section 34 and 5 of the Industrial Relation Act 1967, which require it to consider factors like public interest, economic impact, and fairness when making decisions. The court ruled that Rajendran's retirement benefits should follow the company employment handbook, not the union's proposed formula. Additionally, Section 18 supports collective bargaining, but the court found that the union's financial statement did not create a binding contract. Next, the Employment Act 1955 set minimum employment standards. While this act mainly applies to workers earning 2,000 or less, it still provides general guidelines on benefit and termination. Section 60E ensures that written policies like the Employee Handbook are legally recognized. Section 7 also states that if a contract offers fewer benefits than the law, those terms are invalid. However, in this case, the court upheld the company's retirement benefit formula. Lastly, the Contract Act 1950 applies because employment is based on contracts. Section 10 states that an agreement is valid if both parties agree, and it follows legal and ethical standards. Rajendran accepted the employee handbook as part of his contract. Section 62 also says that contracts cannot be changed without mutual consent. Since both parties agreed to do the handbook's term, the union proposed calculation method had no legal basis. In conclusion, three acts, the Industrial Relation Act 1967, Employment Act 1955, and Contract Act 1950, play a key role in determining Rajendran's retirement benefit. Thank you.
Thank you, Akila. Hello everyone, I am Maisara Shamini binti Walter. My number matric is 4233001531. Today, I will talk about the comment of the case, starting with the key pros. First, one of the primary strengths was the company's structured retirement policy. The employee handbook provided clear and detailed information about retirement benefit based on job grades and years of service. This helps foster consistency and ensures legally binding employment terms. Secondly, the industrial court, through examination of evidence, was commendable. The court reviewed multiple documents, including financial statements, handbook, and actuarial report. This careful analysis demonstrates fairness and transparency throughout the legal process. Another positive aspect was the company's transparency and cooperation. Despite allegations from the union, the company provided comprehensive report and fully disclosed the retirement benefit calculations. This demonstrates their commitment to procedural fairness. Lastly, the court emphasized the company's compliance with legal guidelines. The employee handbook was recognized as a binding document, providing a stable framework for retirement benefits. Alright, we're moving on to the cons of the case. There were several weaknesses that stood out. First, ambiguities in financial disclosures led to a significant misunderstanding. The union relied heavily on a single statement suggesting a more generous retirement formula, which apply only to management employees, not non-management staff. Secondly, the categorization of employees create disparities in retirement benefits. For example, Rajendran, a non-management employee with over 40 years of service, received significantly lower benefits compared to his management counterparts. Another issue was the union's weak evidence presentation. They relied solely on one financial statement and failed to conduct a comprehensive review of supporting documents, which weakened their argument in the court. Furthermore, the company's inadequate communication strategy was a concern. Also, documentation was provided during court proceeding. Employees were not clearly informed about the retirement formulas beforehand. This miscommunication contributed to the dispute. Lastly, the fact that retirement benefits were voluntary and not legally mandated presented challenges, while the company's efforts were commendable. The lack of statutory requirement opened the door to disputes. In conclusion, while the company demonstrated legal compliance and transparency, clearly communication and more equitable retirement structure would have helped avoid the conflict.
Good day everyone, today I will share solutions to overcome the issue highlighted in the case involving disputes between Kesatuan, Sekerja and Chemicon Malaysia. There are three key areas to focus on. First, strengthening internal dispute resolution, setting up a grievance committee consisting of management, HR and union representatives can help address concerns internally before they escalate. Implementing mediation protocols ensures early intervention, allowing both parties to reach a mutual understanding and avoid costly legal disputes. This process builds trust and promotes fairness through open communication. Second, ensuring a clear definition of employment grades. Transparency in job classification is crucial to avoid misunderstandings. A detailed employee handbook outlining job grades, rules, and benefits can help clarify expectations. Regular updates and proactive communication, such as training sessions, will ensure that employees fully understand their entitlements. Okay, last but not least, enhancing financial statement clarity. This involves presenting grade-specific information and adding detailed annotations to explain benefit formulas. Using tables and visual representations helps stakeholders easily understand employee benefits and also can reduce the risk of misinterpretation. In summary, this solution can help create a transparent, fair and harmonious workplace and also can help minimizing future disputes. That's all from us. Thank you.